Hey, everyone. Thank you for coming back. Let's get down to this. Excuse me. Currently, the usual suspects, those people who identify as supporters of the vilest, inhuman creature, they are at it again. But this time, they are standing against the oppressed. Cast our minds back when terrorist Hamas attacked Israel on 7th October 2023. The very next day, instant protests around the world, especially in the Western world, erupted. Various parts of the world, campuses, cities were lit, were polluted, lives of innocent, sane people disrupted as those paid actors chanted against Israel. Well, Israel then was presumed as the oppressor. They were called the occupiers. They were committing all the lies that were told against them. And those paid actors who had no clue where the river or the sea that they chanted every day was located on the planet, they did everything as they were told, supporting the terrorists that started the war in Gaza. They went against Israel. They did all they could, but thank God Israel won. Thank God, that's it. However, those same people in the various nonsense British, those loudmouths, the so-called journalists, popular people, you know them. I don't waste my time mentioning them. You know them. They've got large platforms followed by millions of people. They all cried, Israel is doing this. America should not get involved, dragging America into a war and all that. They all stood with the thing that they called Palestine, the fiction. Today, who are they standing with? The terrorists, the Islam terrorist regime that held Iran hostage for 47 years. They stand with them. They are mourning and crying over the fact that the people of Iran are on the way to being rescued, saved, delivered from the tyrannical dictatorship that oppressed that beautiful land and people. The same usual suspects. Now they're not standing with the oppressed people. They are with the actual terrorists, the actual people oppressing a whole nation of 90 million innocent souls. We see these people, the sane people of the world. We knew that they were fake. Excuse me. All the outrage, the noise they made, they were just working for the monies they've been paid. When the internet was turned off by the Islam terrorist regime in Iran, sometimes in January, and the slaughter began, there was mortuary silence from all these people. Tens of thousands of people were massacred. There was not a peep. They had not been paid then. They had not been instructed. But of course, as they've seen that the war was in the favor of the oppressed people, that Israel and the US are winning, that they're on the verge of setting those people free and them taking back their land and taking back control of their lives. The actors are awake. They got out of playing dead. Now they are standing with the oppressed. That people are celebrating the death of that soulless monster, the supreme Satan over that land. I am so glad he got taken out on the very first day the war began. Yes, I was one of those that actually condemned Donald Trump after telling the people that help was coming, and we all watched as they were slaughtered. Well, the official figure they're giving is over 40,000 people. But trust me, guys, we all know, you and I know, that they're well over. If they'll be multiplied in their more than 10, or multiply that figure. More people. But hey, the paid actors, as usual, will stand with the wicked, the nasties. What is the rationale? So that the evil will continue, will thrive. Well, newsflash. The land of Iran is on its way to total freedom, total sanitization. It will be free of Islam terrorists. Those people will take back their land and choose who would lead them going forward to progress, to success, to begin to heal and lead themselves in actual democracy. And the beautiful, lovely, great, tiny giants of Israel will no longer be the only actual democracy in that region. Iran will come back. Yes, the nonsense caliphate will never take root anywhere in the world. As much as they try, it's dead. When are these people going to understand that whatever they think that is only a fiction in their mind? It will never come to pass. The world is way past what any group of people can take over. I know, yes, it seems like they're winning, they're conquering, especially in Europe and in the UK and some major cities in the United States, parts of Africa, Australia, various places of the world. They are trying. They are really trying. But trust me, my friends, the God I serve, the Almighty God, our Creator, the Father of mankind, will not let the wicked power of darkness overshadow the world. That's why he has been behind and helping and allowed these people to not even pay attention to the negotiation. They refused and declined the logical reasoning that was brought to the table. And thank God for what we're seeing. They're taking out the replacement of the replacement of the replacement of the... You carry on. They're all taken out. So we celebrate while the paid actors go do their job. Think for a moment. Anyone who has a gainful employment, a useful thing they do with doing with their lives, why would he or she go spend days, weeks, encampment, going every day to cry in support of terrorists? Well, I thank God that they are all showing who they are. They've said who they are. They're showing who they are. Imagine that terrorist regime that's constantly cried and chanted for death to Israel, death to America, death to Western world, everything. Who died first? So the joke is on them. I thank God that things are going the right way. Iran will be free. The journey has begun. We'll continue to lift them up to the hand of God. And we'll continue to pray for Israel in the United States. Thank God for Donald Trump. I really do not lose my sleep over any terrorist that is taken out. They deserve to go spend time with their father, the devil, who employed them. All those terrorists now that were, especially the one that had the title Supreme Monster. I wonder what he's thinking right now in hell. My friends, pay attention. Get the news. Get the real news. Stop allowing yourself to be fed lies about Israel, about the United States. The world needs to be free of any ideology that wants to oppress all of us. The world needs to be rid of that. Get the right news. Blaming Israel for all your miserable choices, for all the wickedness in the world. You're ignoring the actual people who are funding all these nastiness in the world, because that's what they've paid for. Blame it on Israel, blame it on the Jews, blame it on them. Meanwhile, the real culprits, the real people, are hiding plainly before us, our eyes. So it doesn't matter how big the platform of the nonsense British, the fake journalists, how huge their platforms are. Just go find the real facts for yourself before you start spreading lies, supporting the very terrorists that have oppressed the people for so long. I hope that we will all gather and celebrate one day as Iran becomes free completely of all terrorism in any way, shape, or form. Take care.